Hi, everybody. This is Silvio Canto in Dallas, Texas on Thursday, May the 20th, and welcome to our video commentary. Well, I hope you have a chance to listen to the podcast that I did on Wednesday with my good friend George Rodriguez from South Texas. George has been on top of the border situation from day one, and he's posting constantly about it. He also has a radio show in San Antonio where he interviews many of the people who are being forced to deal with the crisis down on the border. And what you're beginning to see is a perfect storm, I think, down on the border. On one hand, the Biden administration doesn't have a clue of what they're doing. They've opened the door, let's say, and now they don't have a clue of who's coming in, on what basis. They're just moving people around. They're moving people from here to there. They're moving them to other cities, but they don't really have a clue of what to do. They also don't know when this is going to stop. Because it just seems that, more and more people are coming, over 100,000 people. I mean, it's just absolutely mind-boggling. It's to the point that former President Bush, if you saw his interview, said that this is terrible what's happening on the border, and the only people benefiting from it are the criminal elements. And the former President Bush is exactly right about this. So the Biden administration doesn't have a clue. And you're starting to see more and more opposition from the people in these communities, the leaders of these communities, mayors, county executives, judges, the people who have to deal with the problem on a day-to-day basis. A mayor, for example, complaining about crime, carjackings, all kinds of things going on that they have to deal with, that of course the federal government doesn't have a clue or doesn't seem interested in. So I really believe, my friend George mentioned in the podcast that the Democrats are really starting to worry about this border crisis and the political consequences of it. And I think he's exactly right. What you have here is a presidential administration that simply decided to reverse anything that President Trump had done without taking into consideration the fact that some of these policies were actually working and working well, like Remain in Mexico, which was a very successful policy. And now you have an administration completely clueless. They don't have a clue of how to fix the problem, and they're turning this into a real political crisis for Democrats in many of these areas. So clueless, completely clueless on the border. That's all you can say about the Biden administration. Thank you for watching. And if today is your birthday, happy birthday. Bye-bye, everybody.